Stop dimming your light so other people feel comfortable because they're not comfortable anyway. They're drowning in their own darkness. That deep loneliness you feel isn't because something is broken inside you. It's because you're finally waking up and seeing reality clearly for the first time. And seeing clearly always feels lonely at first, before it feels powerful. You are alone, but you were always alone. You just didn't realize it before. You thought the crowd of people around you meant something, but crowds are just collections of lonely people, all pretending they're not lonely. Now you know the truth. And truth, even when it's painful, sets you completely free. Free from needing them, free from fearing them, free from endlessly performing for them. Your life belongs entirely to you. Nobody else wants to live it. Nobody else can live it. Nobody else cares about it the way you do. So stop giving them so much power over something that's yours alone. Every single morning when you wake up, you get to choose. Choose your direction, choose where your energy flows, choose what actually matters, and nobody gets to vote on those choices except you. Will you make mistakes along the way? Absolutely yes. Will people notice when you do? Probably not. Will any of it matter in 5 years? Definitely not. So why are you so paralyzed by fear right this second? You're scared of ghosts, of an audience that doesn't exist. You've been afraid of absolutely nothing your entire life, and now it's time to turn on the lights and see that. Here's what schools never teach you. Caring about yourself isn't selfish or mean. It's pure survival. Because if you don't care about your own life, and nobody else does either, then who exactly is driving this vehicle? Nobody is driving, and a car with nobody at the wheel crashes hard and fast. So grab the steering wheel with both hands, look straight ahead at the road, stop looking in the rearview mirror at people who aren't even following you, because they're on their own, completely different road. Your dreams matter because they're yours, and nobody else's. Your time matters because you never get it back once it's gone. Your energy matters because you alone decide where it goes. Not your parents who just want you to be safe, not your friends who want you to stay exactly the same, not society that wants you to follow all the rules, your life, your choices, your consequences, your glory. You've spent years and years building a version of yourself for other people. The good kid, the reliable friend, the hard worker, the nice person who never makes waves. And what exactly did all that people-pleasing get you? Exhaustion, resentment, and a life that doesn't even feel like it belongs to you anymore because it doesn't. It belongs to the version of you that everyone else wanted you to be, not who you actually are inside. The real you has been locked away this whole time, just waiting and trying desperately to break free. And right now, in this exact moment, the door is finally opening. Nobody cares what you do, so do exactly what you want. Nobody is keeping a detailed record of your failures, so fail big and learn from it. Nobody is measuring your success against their arbitrary rules, so make up your own rules. Want to start that project you've been dreaming about? Start it today, not next week. Want to leave that soul-crushing job? Start making your exit plan right now. Want to finally say what you really think? Open your mouth and say it. Worst case scenario, someone doesn't like it. And guess what happens then? They forget about it by dinner time because they don't actually care. Not in a cruel way, but in a human way. They're just busy living their own complicated life. This is the exact moment where everything splits into before and after. The old you dies right here. The you that lived for others. The you that waited for permission. The you that needed constant applause just to keep moving forward. That person is gone forever, and someone new stands in their place. Someone free. Someone who finally understands that the only approval that truly matters comes from looking in the mirror. Look at the people you actually admire and respect. The ones doing incredible things, living bold, authentic lives, speaking difficult truths that others are too scared to say. Do you think they waited for everyone to agree with them? Do you think they needed the whole world's permission? Absolutely not. They figured out what you're figuring out right now. Nobody cares. So they stopped caring what nobody thought, and they started building exactly what they wanted to build. That's your path now. It won't be easy, or comfortable, or safe, but it will be real. Finally, authentically real, for the first time in your life. You'll lose some people along the way. The ones who preferred the old, controllable, predictable version of you. Let them go because they were never really yours anyway. They loved a fake mask you wore so long, you forgot it wasn't your actual face. But you'll gain something infinitely better. You'll gain yourself, the real you, the one who has been patiently waiting your entire life to finally exist, fully and completely. The one with controversial opinions, with crazy dreams, with a voice that sounds nothing like everyone else's. And here's the beautiful part. When you stop faking and hiding and caring whether they care, sometimes real people show up. Not many, maybe just 2 or 3, but real authentic ones who see the actual you and stay anyway. But even if nobody shows up, even if you end up walking this path completely alone, it's still worth it, because a life lived for yourself beats a life lived for ghosts every single time. Think right now about what you've been avoiding. That difficult conversation, that necessary change, that truth you need to speak out loud. What's really stopping you from doing it? Them, it's always them. The invisible them. People who aren't thinking about you. People who won't remember whether you were brave or cowardly. People who are extras in your movie, just like you're an extra in theirs. So why give them all the power? Why let people who genuinely don't care control every aspect of your life? It's completely insane when you actually think about it clearly. Today, right this second, take all that power back. Stop asking, stop waiting, stop performing, start living, really truly living. Not the safe approved version, but the real messy, imperfect version. Your version, the one that makes mistakes and learns, the one that tries and fails and gets back up and tries again, the one that doesn't need anyone's permission to simply exist and breathe and take up space. This is it. This is the moment of choice. You can close this video and go right back to performing and waiting and hoping someone finally notices you, or you can stand up right now and start living like you finally understand the truth. Nobody cares, and that's not the tragic end of your story, that's the powerful beginning, the beginning of your real story, the one where you're the author writing every word, not a character reading lines from someone else's script. What will you actually do with this freedom? What will you build when you stop caring what they think? Who will you become when the imaginary audience finally disappears? Only you can answer that, because only you care enough to find out, and that's exactly how it should be. That's perfect. Stop waiting for permission. Stop begging for approval. Stop performing for people who aren't even in the theater watching. Your life is happening right now in this moment, and it belongs completely to you, so make it count.